Have you ever had one of those days where absolutely everything goes wrong? Missed flights, wrong airports, storage disasters, yet somehow it all leads to something unforgettable? That was exactly our day. And in the middle of all that chaos, we found ourselves at an SB19 live performance that completely changed the mood. This isn't just about travel misadventures, it's about the power of P-pop music, the energy of a Filipino pop sensation, and the kind of night you never forget. Welcome to SpectraShowcase. Let's dive in. So, picture this, we're traveling, we think we've got the timing nailed, but of course we end up at the wrong airport. Yeah, that's how the day started. Running through terminals, double-checking tickets, and realizing we were totally off. And if you've ever had that sinking feeling when you're sure you're missing something important, you get the vibe. It didn't stop there. We had to run to the storage place, which for some reason turned into its own episode of confusion. Bags everywhere, doors locked, and we're standing there like, why is this happening today of all days? Honestly, it felt like the universe was just testing how much we could handle. And then, to top it off, Google and Facebook decided to throw us tech problems too. Yep, even the digital world wasn't on our side. If there was a time for patience, this was it. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though the day was pure chaos, it was leading us somewhere completely worth it. Setting the stage for SB19. We finally made it. Tired, sweaty, and slightly frustrated, but there we were, at the venue. And in that moment, everything shifted. The energy was different. The noise, the anticipation, the crowd, it was like stepping into another world. And then it hit us. We were about to watch SB19 live. Not just another show, not just another band. This was the Filipino pop sensation everyone had been talking about. Now, I'll admit, going into it, I didn't fully understand just how powerful SB19's presence was. But as soon as they hit the stage, it all made sense. First reaction, crowd energy. The lights dimmed, and suddenly the air changed. Everyone around us was screaming, waving, singing before the music started. You know that moment right before something epic happens? Yeah, that's what it felt like. And then, boom, SB19 stepped out. The roar of the crowd was unlike anything I've experienced. The energy was electric. What hit me instantly wasn't just the music, it was how connected the fans were. Every lyric, every beat, every dance move, they knew it all by heart. The crowd wasn't just watching, they were part of the performance. Performance highlights, breaking it down step by step. Let's talk about the actual performance. The vocals, flawless. Live, raw, and yet perfectly in sync. The choreography, sharp, energetic, and honestly exhausting just watching it. And the stage presence, these guys know exactly how to command attention. One of the things I noticed was how SB19 blends global pop sounds with something uniquely Filipino. It's not just music, it's culture, pride, and identity wrapped into one. And the way they interact with the audience, that's rare. It didn't feel like a show where you just sit back and watch. It felt like a conversation, like they were pulling us into their world, moment by moment. Personal take, why it hit different. Now, after a day full of disasters, sitting there and watching this unfold, it hit different. It wasn't just entertainment, it was a reminder of why music matters, how it can completely flip your mood, take you out of stress, and put you in the middle of joy. SB19's live performance wasn't just about singing and dancing. It was about creating connection, and I felt it. We all did. Of course, I can't forget the little moments in between, like trying to vlog when your battery is at 2%, or when someone next to you screams so loud you wonder if your eardrums will make it to the end of the night, or realizing halfway through the set that you hadn't eaten since morning, but you don't care because the performance is too good to miss. It's those chaotic, unplanned details that made the night unforgettable. Looking back, the day was a mess, But it all made sense in the end. Missing flights, wrong airports, storage headaches, tech fails, all of it led to this moment where SB19 turned everything around. And that's the magic of music, especially when it comes from artists like this. SB19 isn't just a Filipino pop sensation, they're proof of how far P-pop music has come and where it's heading. So if you ever get the chance to see them live, don't hesitate. Because trust me, it's an experience you'll carry with you long after the lights go down. If you enjoyed reliving this chaotic but amazing journey with us, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to SpectraShowcase, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you seen SB19 live, or do you dream of it? Let's talk down there. Thanks for hanging out, and until next time, keep the music alive.